Bang, 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 bang. How's it going? Whoever is here and out there. Hello, hello. I think I'm going to turn this down just a smidge, I think. You have to let me know how my volumes are because, yeah, I'm not used to this mic. But we'll figure it out. We're learning. Again. Nazi morning. But thanks for whoever's here. It's good to be back. If nothing else, I know I can pull off a just chatting stream. But I'm going to see if we can get Mass Effect going. Turn down the music just a smidge. There we go. We're in. Okay. No idea what. Okay. Apparently he's just going to play the same song. All right. Well, I hope you're well. Whoever's about. Yeah, a lot's happened in a week. I'm back in the States, so my time zone window of streaming may change some, but like I've always been sporadic, so it probably doesn't really matter at all. Yeah. Back in the States, gonna be here for a couple of months, so we'll see how that goes. Me and Walter White. But yeah, let's see if we can get the game going. I'm on a temporary setup, but I think I did some tests and Mass Effect should be fine. If it goes wonky, we'll figure something out. Like Dr. Goose. So we're in Mass Effect 2. I think we've grabbed all the companions. And we have some loyalty missions to do. What? Do I not have EA? No, I do. Oh, there it goes. Jeez, that was loud. Put that down a little bit. Fingers crossed. Probably pause that now. Ooh. Think we're gonna be okay. Think we've got it. gonna be all good in the hood. Just gonna get my game capture going. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, now that's my overlay. Okay, apparently. Just trying to get it on the right screen. Unless it is and I just don't know it is. Is it gonna come up? Let me test it real quick. Oh, well, there you go. Just being a pain in my ass for no reason. Got it. We good then. All right. We good to go then. Shoot. Let me just fucking spin my mouse so fucking fast I don't see nothing. Sorry, troubleshooting. It's probably gonna be me the next few streams. Oh well. And I don't have any alerts, so hopefully nobody comes in expecting them. I'll feel bad, but all right, let's see what we got. We need to do Samara's loyalty mission, Tally's loyalty mission. Oh, and do that.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Gamoo.
That'll be all.
He's
I'll be
back.
here if you need anything.
He's back. How's it going? We're just chilling. Trying to make sure that everything is going okay. It's going. Hey, it's better than it's stopping. What can you do? Hope my levels and stuff like that are all good, because I'm not used to this mic. So, but I think it's alright. I'm more worried about me being too loud, to be honest. Alright, let's... What do we got? We got Samara's mission, Tally's mission, and we need to take back... take that data back to Ilium.
You will at 1/2 capacity.
Which Ilium might be where Thane's loyalty mission is, I think. Alright, what should we do? Let's just go help Samara and get this out of the way. What's over there? Oh. Oh, yeah, let's go to this planet. Well, hopefully Gamut keeps going. Gets better. I'm pretty hyped about the server. Well, there's a part of me that's nervous, but I'm hyped. I think it turned out alright. I've already got an idea for like a movie night. It'll be very chill. And yeah. Oh yeah? Find a better job or?
Launching probe.
Last I knew, your current job was doing all right.
Probe launched. Probe away. I have
Oh
found
God, that always sucks. Quarian design. Okay, well, let's go help some Quarians, I guess. Well, I mean, if it's disintegrating, you gotta get out there, don't you? You gotta get out of there. But I hope it goes smoothly enough, because moving is a ball ache. If anybody knows, definitely me as of late.
I am detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging by the suit's erratic readings, the Quarian is badly injured. I am also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Yeah, if you can, like if it, I just tell people if you can do it, just do movers. They are so much more efficient. They got it all going on. And it just saves so much headache, so much issues.
Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
Ambush. Enjoy. Kill them. Kill's not difficult. They should soften them up.
Damn it. Bastards. I couldn't see, I was totally stuck in there.
The Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle
Maybe I should, do a
extraction.
grenade launcher.
Ambush. Next. Just the thing to help. One down.
They should soften them up.
Neutralize. One down. Kill that one. Not difficult. Neutral. One down. Neutralized.
Sheesh. There we go.
Get out of here.
Killed that one. Neutralized.
Got it. Cheryl. Get on the ship. Come on, quit milking it. We don't have time for this.
Coordinates received. Your DNA inbound for pickup. You've done us a great service. Expect to hear from the captain.
You know, you are correct. It has gained a Ruthie. It hath been gained. Watch out, world. How are you? How's it been? I think the last time I streamed was right before I left, which was about a week ago.
Remains.
It's been a mental week for me, but I think things are kind of getting settled. So we love to see it. What? No way. I know. I remember you guys saying you said you guys were gonna have a Sea of Thieves night. Oh, which reminds me. I finished my server for a soft launch. Not that people need to join if they don't want to. They can join and mute my shit for, all that stuff. But my new Discord server I've done the soft launch for, so for those that do happen to be here, I guess you're some of the very first to be invited. We are. Oh wait, my bad. I did not invite anybody, and that's how you know. That's how we know we can. We know that we are possibly already messing up. Oh, I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Technical difficulties. Hey, there we go. And then we need to play with you too. Yes! Oh man, it would be so great to have a four-man pirate queen ship. It would be wonderful. I know we're coming, but spring break is coming up next week. Nice. I hope you enjoy your break. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. So we are super hyped. So yeah, but if you join that and you want to catch anything that has to do with Twitch, just pick the Stream Fiends one. 1 second. Flounder pounder. I love it. It's great. We do though. We need to have like a pirate queen night. That would be great. It would be wonderful. But I hope you guys are having fun. I remember the old days. We used to have some have a few drinks and chase people around with bananas. I think I have this distinct memory of Vidge trying to give some other player that was on a sloop, her and Nick, we were running around and they were trying to give this person a banana and they wouldn't take the banana, so they decided sinking the ship was the best course of action for their offense. So it was quite funny. I just remember them holding out the banana over and over again and going, take it. Take the banana. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, what a time. Yeah, sounds like them, yeah. That was great, though. But yeah, we definitely do. But yeah, I got you in the server. If I get you guys in the server or whatever and stuff, we'll figure it out. We'll get going. Okay, we did that part. We'll do the Menace Wasteland later. So let's help Bloody Samara. Nice. That is always good when you get the upper hand and you kill somebody else instead. Yeah, I think it was last time I played. I think we did pretty well and we killed somebody. They weren't very happy. But we're pretty chill. Like, we just kind of do our thing, and then, you know, sometimes people just think like, oh, we're going to take you out. And then you're just like, okay, guess we're going to have to take you out now. Being angry. It's always good when you can hear them be angry about stuff. I'm gonna take Samara and Grunt because I think they kind of balance things out a little bit. I'll do that one. You do the server. Yeah. Hey, we'll be glad to have you in there. I think I was telling people earlier that I've already decided I don't know if it'll be successful or maybe it's just me who's cheesy, but I've already decided what my first server event will be. It's going to be a movie night on, if anybody knows it in the chat, you're nerdy. It's on Mario Day. If you don't know what Mario Day is, that's March 10th, because MAR and then 10 is 10, so like Mario. The fandom made it Mario Day. And we're going to watch the 1990s superb film of the Super Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo, because that's what you do on Mario Day. And I thought it would just be like chill, cheesy fun, so yes. We love John Leguizamo in this chat.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location.
Oh, jeez.
However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Come on, let me in. Arya's expecting me. Ugh. Annoyed.
But yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever, and I thought, obviously, that's what you're gonna do. I think somebody had told me, my one mod had said, like, if we wanted to as a follow-up, we could do a double feature and watch the new Mario Brothers movie. But to be honest, I haven't even seen that one. Not really bothered with. It's not as good as the old one. Wait, I gotta go see Arya. She's upstairs.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Yeah, he is not. He is no John Leguizamo. Is it Chris Pratt? I couldn't remember who was in it.
A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem
Oh,
with
that's
Patriarch?
right.
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on.
Ooh,
Come
Pedro
back here when it's
Pascal.
done.
Yeah.
Get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Yeah, he'd be great. He's great. He's funny. Alright, let's go down and... Yeah, he'd be great. I think Pedro's got like that kind of, what do you call it? He's kind of got that charisma or like that presence that's like the charm, like the humble charm.
You again. Greetings.
Yeah.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
Declare us your Krant. We will face down the assassins.
Grant. It's been so long since anyone wished to fight for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be.
Hey, this girl's going for it. Look at her. She is having a party. She can't be stopped.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Oh, well, that was quick. Well, that was light work. Easy peasy.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the
Aw,
way,
I had to help the
careful
old
with
one.
Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Mm. Bow, wow, wow. Ba-da-da-da-da.
A blight on Omega Society, or a
Yeah, these guys have names on the stairs.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took out the blood pack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant. Patriarch has more influence than you thought. I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending you coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours. What's the catch? No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Ah, you're welcome, Bob. Thank you. Sorry I don't have alerts. I said that earlier. Hope you're well. How was your 10 days off? Did you have a good time?
Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill
Moving and all that was for mental for me, so we'll have to find a night to hang out, bruh.
Pretty thing. Lived in the
Yep,
tenements
I'm
near
in
here.
Texas. I made it
That's
back.
where I started looking. Thanks for the help.
Erosive
Good luck
gold.
finding
Hello,
her.
hello.
Better luck catching her.
Did you? Hopefully it wasn't all on shoes, was it? Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great game. As long as you're good. As long as you had a good time. But an unhealthy amount. Eh.
Come on, let me
You'll
in.
live. You'll be alright.
Is that Shepard?
The Shepherd
Shepard's
Memorial on
supposed-
Akuz is expected to open next year. Once the
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm
It's good
Ish,
though.
and this
Glad you had a
is
good
Sam.
time. But
You
yeah,
look
we'll
like
have
a good
to
person to know.
hang out now that I've gotten resettled. It's funny. I've got like about a week now. I got here. It's been mental with family, getting everything settled, getting set up, and then I've got about a week, and then I'm going on holiday with my family for like 10 days. And then I come back, and then I'm basically like just kind of locked in here into this waiting pattern for like 5 or 6 weeks minimum. No. I'll be back. I'll be back. My hope is that I'll be back by June 1st. It's just like family stuff and visa processes, and it's just like a lot. it's a bit crazy.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by
No,
around
I'm
here.
back in the States.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Thank you. And yeah, he says business a lot. Like, he says that word like He's afraid he'll never be able to say it again.
4 months left until the entertainment event of the century, Becky Burlesque. Join Bacanja Tash and his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and soothe the 7 beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to.
I'm gonna check these kiosks before I do any.
Box offices or buy direct from the afterlife ticket office.
I'm not gonna get that because that's just an armor right now. Okay, and that just leaves an armor there. And I think the last thing we have is this guy down here, which I think we bought everything. He wants everybody to know he's a businessman. Like, it's essential for them to know this. Beans. Oh, the Geth rifle? Yeah. That's a pretty good one if I remember correctly.
People come to places such as this, seeking a better life. And when they get her, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
End is not.
Ruh-roh.
Are you
Sad
here about
mama.
my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I have tried it.
It's so hard.
I actually
no one
like it.
believes you. I'm all alone now.
It's,
Are you one of Ari's
you know, it's alright for an RPG. It's a little different, a little funky. I don't know if that's like the best way to describe it. It's just like, it's like in this weird middle ground. It's almost like it wants to be like a Skyrim D&D thing, but it's also trying to be just some like mystical other game. Yeah, like I like it. I just kind of get lost in like exploring and shit because, you know, you can find like fucking, you walk 50 feet to like a little tree and you'll find like a little body there with like a little note or something and like some loot. And, you know, you'll walk 50 feet in another direction and find like a spider cave. It's just that trap of like finding shit like that. But it's been enjoyable. It is very weird to hear Garrus's voice and see it on that other character. And so I do have it. I just don't, I thought about streaming it like when I don't want to, like when I, you know, just for like an option. I don't know if the stream will handle it, but yeah, I like it. It's chill in a way though. Like there's, like you said, excuses to explore. It's not too crazy. It's just a little different, you know? I just like just having like, I guess maybe a different RPG to go.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who
Yeah, he's
sent
pretty
me?
cool.
No one else on this hellhole station.
Who
gives a
knows,
damn
Erosive
my nephew
Cold?
is dead.
Who knows?
You can do something about it. I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging
Yeah,
Neff
so I'm
out to
enjoying
clubs,
it.
and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time.
To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed
Nobody likes ads. They're
tired and
very
distracted
targeting.
when
Thanks for
she
the
wasn't
lurk.
around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for. She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor.
Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her. Thank you. Please,
Ox.
if it helps
Is this where you
find
say,
the
like,
killer, look
on the
for
sad
the
note, my other daughter's the one
We
that
will be
actually killed your
respectful.
daughter?
I'll examine her things.
Yeah. Maybe don't maybe don't reveal that part of it.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Alcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
What? Whoa.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for fun.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
So what's our next step?
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
End is nigh.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Marinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
You like legit just met me, girl, though. Like, it's quite a bit of trust.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
You're an interesting one. I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again. I don't talk to people.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Floret. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Terminal and eternity.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you. Hi again. I already said I love you, though. Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too. You're breathing on my leg.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni-tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
It's hot. Sweaty.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
All right.
Lots of money. Good cred hunting tonight.
Hmm.
We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep ink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Let's do some dancing, see if we'll lure her in.
Hey. Hey! I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
I do want to think that.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting
Hey,
person in
Scotty.
this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Yep, Shepherd Shuffle.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
Do you know anything about art?
Yeah.
It speaks to the
Oh yeah, the
darkest
music's really
places
good.
in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Baaaaack?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Well, there we go. We've done it.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Jeez.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Marin!
Sheesh!
Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Marin!
Sheesh! Cat fight.
Destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Eternity. Looked us up, but the daughter of Samar's voice actress. Oh yeah. Confused me at first what you'd said.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but
Yeah, sounds about right.
vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping.
This shit tastes like poisoning. I've had better drinks in the back of a garbage scow.
Oh, watch out.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
I'm pretty sure this is Eternity.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Oh my goodness, that girl is bitchy, whoever she is. Where's Eternity then? Is Eternity the VIP club? I think I'm confused here. Oh, Ilium, this is Omega, yeah. Well, I need to go to what-you-call-it on the Citadel anyways, but...
Come on, let me in.
I don't... It said Ilium, and in my head, I was thinking, oh, this is Ilium, but it's not. It's not. It's not. I had it wrong. That's okay, though. It's all okily dokily.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
We'll talk to Thane as well while we're out and about. Oh yeah. Ah, Dante's Towers. Okay. Some research here. Nope, shit. Nope. Wait, yeah. No. Get so confused on the ship sometimes. Whoop-a-bum. Let's go talk to Thane. Which I don't know what it is, but every time I talk to Thane, I just always picture, like, his voice reminds me of Gene Hackman.
Hey, got a minute?
Ooh, let's see what the gossip
It must
is.
have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Kepral's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. I father. Runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue.
Yeah, it does. It's the
I
same
left
kind of
Kolyat to
cadence,
care of
I
his
think.
aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons.
You're
but
just
he has
saying
gone to
like
the
his,
Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your
you
help
know, his
to
like
stop him.
feng shui is off.
This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Thane, I don't have your contacts, and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help, I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform, they sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Crazy. don't even know if I have fish anymore, but I'm just not gonna look and be disappointed. If they're there, they're already dead. No. Well, I haven't seen it available, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so... Let's go to Ilium and... No, actually, because we'll need money there, so... Let's go here, because I know on Ilium we have those armor pieces and stuff that we still need, so we need to go back with as much money as we can. So, let's do some exploring. Maybe do this, then we'll go to the Citadel, turn in that stuff, help Thane, and then hit Ilium on the way to help Tali.
Launching probe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at that little gold band of stuff.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Sheesh. Invictus? Yeah. Isn't there a movie called Invictus? Like maybe with Matthew McConaughey or Matt Damon or something? It's like a football movie? College football movie?
Probe away. Launching probe.
Yeah, a poem called Invictus, yeah. Alright, I think we pretty much stripped that planet.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity. Probe away.
Look at those pretty colors. Nice wine colors and all that jazz.
Probe launched. I have detected an anomaly.
Ooh, an anomaly. Ooh, it sounds like an AI.
Something on our sensors.
Ooh, let's go land. See if we can make some money. Ooh, change her appearance now. So now she's been black now. Yeah, boy. I love to walk in the rain. Little nasty surprise there. Creepy music. The hell out of this place now. Jeez. Sounds like a freaking horror film. That was one cool thing they added with the like legendary version was like all these ambient sounds. Oh shit. Yeah. Ew. Jesus. Scared me. Jesus. Scared the shit out of me.
Enemies in front! Nothing can stop me! front! Destroy! Ha! Got you! Melt that one! I'll kill Enemies in front! Here we go! One left!
There's so much going on. Oops. There we go. Got stuck for a second.
Trouble incoming!
Crush them! Come here! Perfect!
We gotta get out of here. Ooh, bye, guys. Oh, shit. Poor fucker. Sheesh. Yeah, boy. Go to El Citadel. Citadel Oris. And go to Eternity while we're here, I believe. Mm-hmm.
was taken into custody, and charges are pending. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay. Excuse us.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public... You should pick up a copy of the ship. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat, and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, don't question me, bruh.
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Always for a date. I think it's where I need to see if somebody needs like a ID to get in or something, don't I?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
Type damage.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! Not picking up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
Ever the diplomat.
I just got a refund in exchange and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Jail converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Ah, I love ramen.
Greetings, Earthclad. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used.
Alright.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole day.
Ooh, somebody's touchy. Alright, maybe someone's outside that needs a fake ID.
This recruits is a 20-kilo Ferris slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38 kiloton.
I'm sorry, sir. Can I help you, ma'am?
No.
No, thank you.
Next.
Just make sure there's nobody else before I run upstairs.
This is depressing.
How about we find a Turian and beat the crap out of him?
That always makes you feel better. Oh wait. This is the way we came up, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to go down the other one. Or rather, go up.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite.
Haven't seen a weapon like that in ages. I was working with the Grim Angels, a small outfit that saw action in the Verge. Came up against some Krogan, all armed to the teeth. Well, all except the Battlemaster. He came at us with one of those little pea shooters. Killed half my squad. Damn good
Maybe
weapon.
someone Mouse talks to needs it. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anybody else that needs it.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for... Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward.
Go for it. Thanks for the bit. Sorry I don't have my alerts on, but I appreciate them. Get some good sleep. I'm really not that far behind. It's been a crazy week since I got here, so.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah,
But have a
right.
good night, and we'll see you next
If Kellen
time,
finds out
Scotty.
what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellen before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did.
Rip.
He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles.
Oh
He wants
goodness,
to know
Cheryl.
I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He
How
pats my
was the
pockets,
Pirate
checking for
Ventures?
other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
How was the booty?
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real...
Ooh, a kraken. A skeleton ship. Oh gosh. 72 pieces. It makes me laugh because I remember the first time I played, I think it was Vidge and Nick that I logged on, and they were like, oh yeah, they mentioned like a kraken and stuff, and they were like, oh, it never happens. I literally played for like, I'd been playing with them for like 15 minutes and a kraken shows up. And I got sucked up into the kraken and flung into the ocean, and oh, it was so funny. I was just like, I thought you said they never show up, and they're like, they don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll stay out of sight.
As long as you
Lucky, Kellum
picked
will
the
believe that
role,
I had nothing to do with it.
which it is Stream Fiends. It'll open up all the Twitch channels, and it has a special thing that you'll get tagged when I stream. If you pick Stream Friends, then anytime anybody else, you know, like my friends and other people I play with and whoever, you'll get pinged when they stream. So, but you just need the first one. Fiends. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's Fiend ones, which I think is the more purple one. The other one's like a rosé, whatever. It's like Stream Friends. I don't want friends, I want the Fiends. So the Fiends is mine.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
But it should do it, and because I tested it today, and I think the notification came within like 60 seconds of me streaming up, so it works.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI
Yeah. I remember that one time.
I'll stall him.
It was like
Get in there and
48
work
minutes.
fast.
And you were like, "Are you serious?"
We should question him
So
together.
crazy.
Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
And like it was funny when like that one day it was like what 15 minutes, and that was like a good day.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this.
Yeah, only 15 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, that's bad.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not C-Sec. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me? You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here. But he will. After we're done.
You're not the only
Yes,
one
everyone
who
is like,
C-Sec,
we must play. Yeah.
Where are you, frog boy?
Well, it's figured out. I was saying earlier, I'm only around for about a week, and then I go on holiday
You ain't shit.
with the family for about 10 days.
I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you
And
had the
then I'm back for like weeks, so yeah. But even if it, you know, we'll get it.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin. Why stick your neck out for him?
So I think we're doing. We've got a bunch of kids, so we're like
Name I walk out.
we're bouncing around to like different family houses. So we've got a couple of cookouts, a little bit of camping. I think one day we're doing a water park with the kids.
Running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name, or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it.
Yeah, I gotta get that good food while I'm here.
Worth this. Joram Talib.
Yeah, if you're around, if you guys are around this weekend, I should be around.
He messes with legitimate businessmen.
I think. I mean, like I'm around on and off, but
His apartment.
I think the only time I'm kind of locked into anything is I think like Sunday night.
You played me.
Yep.
I've enjoyed our
Suck
chat,
it.
Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait.
But yeah, but you can
got
also
what you
just
wanted.
message me now.
Who ratted me out?
I guess you have something to think about.
Because now you got my Discord and stuff, so you can see me there and just pop
I'll
me a
find
message.
out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as
Nice.
your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
Yeah, just because you can.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talib. You know him?
Joram.
We'll get it going.
Yeah.
That'll
You
be
might have seen
fun.
his
Nice
posters
chill.
around. He's promising to end
Some
organized
laughs.
crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed
When
up
I
in
do
race
it, I'll have to see if I can
He's anti-human.
pull up that video. I think I've got that video of where it's got that clip of Boozy and that one of Vidge.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance cap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this one where we have to watch? Is this one where I have to watch him?
Make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
Oh yeah.
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet
Oh, I like
swift.
when he disappears right here.
And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking
That
with you
picture's
all. I
great.
hope you'll come out on election day.
Holding the damn.
I'm following.
Holding the keg thing.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Goliath?
Yeah, why are you aiming at me? Yeah.
It's been wonderful talking.
I can't say anything. I've done the worst things where, like, I've set up one of those explosive barrels in the entrance of a cave. And then I've literally, like, hauled butt. Or, like, I've waited for them. I've waited for them to, like, get to the other side or whatnot. And waited for them to come in the entrance. I'm like, oh, just keep going. It's just a little to the left. You'll get there. And then the minute they come around the corner, I just shoot it with a sniper rifle. Just boom! And they were just, and then like, because they didn't know what happened, it was just like, they were like, what the fuck just happened? And I went, oh no! What happened? Did you blow up? Oh, it's so funny.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny.
Yeah, there really is, to be fair. I've only, like, I played it so hardcore way back when. And then it just, like, I dropped off, came back about, I don't know, several months ago. There was so much new shit. And then I think I went back like a month ago or so. And there was more new shit, even more new shit. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Which is good though, because, you know, like, it's cool, but it's also kind of just like, man, what happened to the days where we just...
I see him.
When it's super simple.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room.
I still want to do the Monkey Island storyline though. Yeah. That's cool.
Stay with him.
Yes, I'm trying to get in there.
No problem so far.
What's wrong?
I got that weird feeling, like somebody's watching me.
You're running for...
Where is he now?
Yes, sir.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Maybe you're just paranoid. Yes, sir.
That one guy goes, yes, sir. Paranoid.
Target in sight.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss.
Stay on him, Shepard. Don't get too far away.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Kolyat!
Thane, He's heading to Talid's apartment.
No, it was actually quite traumatizing. No. Not traumatizing. It just was not great.
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
There's like a part of me that,
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
So there's like, obviously, like,
They'll have snipers
you know, like the whole emotional thing. Like, you think you get settled somewhere. You think you're, you know, you're starting afresh. And then you have to put your life on pause. And, you know, it's like all this ball ache and all this shit, you know.
I will.
But,
take the boy into
you know,
custody.
You son of a bitch.
Your father doesn't have much time left. He's trying to make up for his
so it's like that. So I'm just like, oh, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but here's what happened.
You could die in peace.
So it's a long flight regardless, right? The flight was scheduled to be 9.5 hours long. Okay, not the longest it could have been. Because I have seen flights, you know, are 11 to 13 hours.
Why should you be there when she died?
And so, but,
Your mother.
they
killed her to get to me. It was my
so
fault.
9.5 hours. Well, here's the
After her
thing.
body was given to the deep.
Get to the plane,
Find them.
get on the plane, and we end up sitting on the tarmac for like 30 minutes.
Eventually killed them.
So it's delayed.
When I went back
So kind of annoying, right?
Older.
Well,
I should have stayed with you.
I felt all right initially because I was kind of, you know, since it's such a long flight, you're always concerned about who you're sitting next to.
I've taken many bad things out of the world.
So.
You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
Oh.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
You're doing him a favor,
This.
Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something.
Bailey.
I have to get back to the precinct. Come on.
Okay, now I can do that.
The kid's been through. I ran some searches and the prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time.
Get
How'd it
through
go?
this.
Our problems are...
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is. But he can't just get
Kid wants to make a
community service for attempted
None
murder.
that I've seen. This would need to stay.
Okay, there we go. All done. Yeah, so I felt fine initially because it's a long flight. You're like, who am I ending up next to, right? So it was like older guys, like 30s, 40s. Well, you know, 40s, you know, leaning probably, well, I'd say late 30s, 40s, mid 40s. You know, and it was a group. So I'm like sitting next to this group who obviously is traveling together. But it's that directly next to me, because I'm on the aisle seat, are these two guys. And when I go to sit down, I notice they're speaking a foreign language. So I'm like, okay, won't be the worst thing, you know, and stuff. So hopefully won't, you know. And then I notice they're talking to, behind them, there is a guy maybe like mid-20s. And then a little boy like 7 or 8. Well, basically, you know, for the first, we're delayed 30 minutes for mine. We haven't even gotten off the ground. Well, then we get up in the air, we're going, and, you know, everything's chill. It seems like we're all just going to chill. And I'm like, okay, cool. They seem pretty chill. About 30 minutes into the flight, little boy wants to get up. Fair enough, you know, shit happens. Little boy wants to get up and go to the bathroom. So, of course, because his father is on the window seat and I'm on the aisle seat, I have to get up and let him out. So not a huge deal. So they get up, do that, come back and sit down. And I think, okay, that's fine, right? Another 15, 20 minutes pass. The little boy wants to change into his comfy clothes for the flight that they brought. So they get up. So I have to get up again. And obviously it's 2 times every time, you know, 1 to let them out, 1 to let them in. So then they go to change, right? Well, they're standing up. They've been waiting for about 10 minutes. Turbulence happens. So they're forced to come sit back down. Turbulence, goes on for about 45 minutes, or the seatbelt sign's on for 45 minutes, and then it goes off, and they decide, okay, now that it's off, now we're actually going to go try to change in the PJs. So I get up again. So then the little boy comes back and sits down. They get changed, come back and sit down. 20 minutes later, the little boy's legs hurt, so he wants to get up and walk around the plane. So they get up and they walk around the plane. So, every time I'm having, get up and, move. And so is the guy in the middle, who I think is either this guy's, best friend or, brother or something, because they seem pretty chummy. And he almost seems kind of like an uncle to this kid. And so anyways, they go. Well, when they come back, they decide to trade, which is the uncle guy sits where the kid was sitting, which is behind us in the middle. And the little kid comes and sits by the window, and the dad now sits by me. Now, during this time, I noticed that the father had snuck some alcohol on and decided to have a drink. I don't have a problem with that because I get pragmaticism, right? And I also like a cocktail here and there, and I get it. So, and I'm kind of a nervous flyer, so I double get it. So that's all right. He had a drink, don't care. I'm like, whatever, do your thing, man. Well, they come back from this walk, and the dad has another one, right? And he basically, his son is just all like, ooh, shh, he's like, look out, and he's a little kid, and they're speaking this foreign language. The little boy doesn't know any English, really. So then it just becomes a joke, oh, don't get busted, and stuff like this, right? And basically what proceeds for the next, at this point, I've got 6.5 hours left on this flight, is that the dad, basically the dad gets drunker and drunker. He has revealed, he does know some English. He has revealed that he is a terribly scared and nervous flyer, and alcohol is one of the only ways he can cope with it. Probably, and his son, who is very precocious, once his son learns that I'm a polite person and his dad is just getting more drunk, the little boy wants to get up constantly. He's constantly trying to share candy with me, which is okay. I take a couple of pieces, but then after that it's every few minutes, oh, do you want another piece? He keeps trying to talk to me, but I don't know the language he's talking in. His dad and his uncles and all them that get a little more progressively drunk, they start to lose concept of personal space. And at one point it was even oh, you don't have to get up, I'll just cross over in front of you, right? And it basically, anybody who's been on a plane knows that if you're going to step over someone's legs, you're basically going to be straddling their legs. So he did it that time, and I was just okay, and then he went, and so from then on I just preemptively always got up. So it was a lot. So yeah, there was no sleep to be had. And I started to develop a headache. Like I said, lack of personal space and all this sorts of things. And then the funny thing is when the plane finally landed, we landed and the plane landed, it came to a halt. We sat there for 20 minutes, then proceeded to take the longest fucking airport shuttle, tarmac drive with the plane for another 45 just to get to our gate. Sat there for 10 minutes before they would actually open the doors so people could start getting off. So even after we landed, we still sat there for about an hour and 10 minutes before I actually physically got off the plane. When the plane stops and we can finally get up, I was just sitting there and I was just going to let people go. I was so annoyed. I was like, I'll get my overhead bag, people can just roll on. But we sat there for so long that I was like, fuck it, I'm getting up and grabbing my bag now since I have all this time in the world. This old British man who I think was sitting a couple of aisles behind us, just in front of God and everybody and these people that I was stuck with. Oh yeah, you're right, Cheryl. especially after the flight I have. It felt like an eternity sitting there. This old man basically came up and he goes, I thought that precocious little boy was with you and stuff like that. And he goes, absolutely not, absolute nightmare. He's like, if it had been my lad and stuff, I'd have popped him one. And he's just saying this. And like, the kid's dad is close enough to hear it. I just think he's too drunk to comprehend, maybe. And I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, like this old British man is like 80 years old and does not give a flying fuck if he's heard. Like, you know, and he's just all like, he's just like, he goes, you know, he's like, oh, I would have popped him if he was mine. And he's just like, his dad probably should have, but it seems like he was too busy getting drunk. And I was like, oh my God, you know. And then he's just like, and that poor lass behind him couldn't sleep either and stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So this guy's just sitting here talking shit. And I like to stand here for like the 15 minutes of that. I was just thinking, oh God, I was like, please don't get into this big, like, don't get into this shouting match. Don't get into a fight. Like, I'm just like, please, I just want to get off this plane, you know? Yeah, a big section of people were annoyed with this kid. I mean, he was a sweet boy. But when you take even the sweetest of children and you put them on a flight where they have to sit in one space without any entertainment or anything going on for, 11 plus hours, at this point, they're going to become annoying. Like, they just are. The kid did not have enough to do. And I'm not saying they aren't okay people. They were nice people and stuff like that. But I think his dad, being a nervous flyer, and the other ones being like, this isn't technically my son, his uncle and this other lad that was with them. It just, the kid just didn't have enough, and the dad was just too focused and trying to just drink to get through the flight himself. So it just wasn't enough. So, but yeah, so got to the airport. I'm in Orlando, which, if anybody knows anything about Orlando Airport International is humongous. It is expensive. It's just a lot. I get there, and the layover that I ended up having, I was supposed to have a little one. The layover I ended up having turned into 13 hours. So, which was not fun at all, because I didn't expect the layover to be that long. So I didn't get a hotel or anything. Not that I really wanted to, because it's hella expensive to get that hotel there. But I was stuck. So I just kind of milled around, and I'm in this weird thing. Yeah. Yeah, like if I hadn't even thought about it, Cheryl. But like, it's 13 hours. You don't want to leave. I didn't think it would be that long. And then, like I said, like, I didn't get a hotel room. My flight left out. So what it ended up doing is it predicted my flight would leave at 6. And so they were telling all of us, like, they encourage you, especially to Orlando, to be at the gate, 2 to 3 hours early, pushing more towards 3. So also he's a pilot. I mean, there are 3 dogs at his house. See, that would have been nice. Yeah. It was hard because, like, I'm tired, I'm annoyed. There is like a lot of benches and a lot of seating, but like obviously other people are stuck in the airport as well. So basically I was able to get some food, but I didn't want to get food a lot of places because it was so expensive. Like, I think a bottle of water was like $4. I got like fast food, and even then fast food was like, I think like $30 just for me. And all I did was get it was like a plate of Chinese food and a large drink. And I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. But I was happy for it. So I just kind of rotated between just walking around to stretch my legs, little micro naps, and reading my book, playing on my phone. And like I said, I got that mill. So yeah, I think I was in A. Yeah, I was in Terminal A, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. I landed in D or something like that, but then I had to like leave and come back. I left and came back into A. So, yeah, so I did all that and did that. Finally got to the plane. You know, security and all that wasn't that bad. Got in there, got to the plane. There was a slight delay. I think we stayed on the tarmac for like 15 minutes longer, but the flight was only, I think it was like 2 hours 45 minutes. And then we landed, but when we landed, we did end up sitting there like 15 minutes. And at that point I was almost in tears. Like, I didn't want to be dramatic, but I was just like, I was so tired. My skin felt so dry. My nasal, you know, like when you travel, and I've gone from England to Orlando to Texas. So like my nasal passages had just gone through so many changes. My legs were sore because it was either sitting on a plane or laying on uncomfortable, you know, like benches and stuff, or walking. Like there was no comfy bed. So... yeah, so, yeah, the little tram. Yeah, so it's just like, my body was weary, everything was tired, my skin was dry, and we were just sitting there, and I was almost in tears, and I was like, please just let me go. How much more do you need from me? You know, like, I'm just, like, so done. The second flight, though, was, like, much more chill. Considering, like, maybe you can relate to this. Anybody who's flown in the US maybe could relate to this. That flight, let's just put it this way, the state of mind I was in, it was a Spirit flight. And the fact that I can walk out of it and go, you know, actually it wasn't that bad. It was actually, you know, good, considering. To say that about a Spirit flight can only just let you know the state of mind, and I know can only let you know the state of mind and desperation I was to just be moving and not stationary and just to be home. Like, I just wanted to be out of there. And I think that's what I said when I got home. Like, after I got home, I got, like, my brother, he picked me up from the airport, and he's like, I have to run this errand. He's like, it'll probably, you know, between drive time and all that stuff, it'll probably be an hour before I home. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If I can just sit in the truck and do your thing at this point, I'm consigned to be miserable. So it really was, Cheryl. And I just basically was like, just let me get through this. I did that. We had gotten breakfast. I think we got breakfast burritos and like donuts or something. I don't know what we got. I don't even remember it. I just remember we got back. I had 2 breakfast burritos and a donut. That's what I had gotten, that had been gotten for me. I took everything up to my room. I set it down on the desk, set my bags down. I proceeded to take, I think it was, I don't know, like a 20-minute shower, but I'm going to tell you, like, I think I only remember just standing under scalding hot water and just willing it to, like, just wash everything away and just be like, it was just a bad trip. Like, you know, it's kind of like those, it's just a bad day, it's not a bad life, you know, like, kind of mantras as I'm showering in this water, just going, it's done. We're home. We're done. Like, you don't have to do anything. So I did that, got out, swaddled in PJs, fresh, clean PJs, put some lotion on my skin, and I sat down. I think I ate like 2 bites of my burrito, 1 bite of my donut, crawled into bed, and I just messaged my brother and was just like, I am imposing self-isolation for 24 hours. It may be less than that, but just, I'm turning my phone off. So I did, and I just retreated to a dark, quiet room and just slept. It's okay though. Like it's funny because the first time I traveled really wasn't. It's a long flight, but I can get over the long flights. I grew up in Texas, so road trips can be very long. But it just was. It was just it was miserable. But there were like little graces along the way, I suppose. And, you know, and I did get through it in the end, so it's all good. And like at the very earliest going back, I'll be here in the States till like mid-May. So, you know, it's not like I'm having to like make this trip again, you know, in 2 weeks, because that would just be mental. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you got those big old layovers, you definitely, you know, you get those big layovers. Like, it's crazy. I think I saw one flight that was like, I think the flight was like $300 cheaper than ours. But you had like a 30-hour layover like in Reykjavik or something like that. And I'm like, what? It's just like the craziest shit. Like, oh, man. But I mean, you know, that's the way it goes, I guess. They're like, oh, if you sit here for 30 hours until your connecting flight goes, well, yeah, should I find you, right? Hey, I don't know. I'm hoping to be back, you know, in the UK by June 1st, but, you know, if it gets pushed, then, you know, I might be needing to be found. Oh, yeah? You know, some of the connecting flights, I thought, oh, they wouldn't be too bad. Like, what was it? One of them, what was it? It was a connecting flight in, yeah, gotcha. A connecting flight in Paris. So you go from London to Paris, and then Paris to Orlando, and then I think that was the thing, and then Orlando to Texas, I think. Something like that. But anyways, the longest layover was in Paris, and I think it was like 16 hours in Paris. And I thought, that's a long time, but kind of like the way they had it laid out is that like you landed, I think it was like mid-morning, and you took off, I think like, or you landed early morning and you took off like early evening. So it's like your second flight was like, the long flight was an overnight. And I thought, you know, if all the stars aligned, it wouldn't be bad to spend like a day in Paris on your way back. And then, you know, whatever, because it was 16 hours, which is enough to, you know, give you like a good 8 or 9 hours to do something, or at least just walk outside and see the city. But, meh. But yeah. But it was mental, but I made it through, and, you know, like I said, I don't have to do it again until later on, you know? So that's pros. But, well, it was lovely to see everybody. Yeah, I don't feel like, yeah, you just kind of want to get it done, don't you? I think that was my thing. The mentality, especially, like I said, like the mentality I was facing of like, I felt like a step backwards. I'm already kind of like not in the most emotionally great headspace. You just want to get it done. And it seemed like every turn I had, there was like delays and little inconveniences. So it just felt like an eternity. So, but yeah, no, I'm glad you caught me. And like now you've got the Discord now, my new Discord. So you have got the you'll catch me more often. You'll be able to see. So, like I said, I've got about 7 days where I'll be in and out and then I'm going on that holiday. But after my holiday, I probably will be streaming up several times a week, just because it's one of the few things I'll be able to do while here is in a creative sense. So yeah, I do. I hope my way back is much easier as well. So, well, before I go, if anybody missed it, this is the link to my new Shiny Discord. Feel free to join it. We appreciate it. And, yeah. And you can catch me anytime I stream now. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Cheryl, it was good to catch you. And yeah, we'll have to, we'll have to get some Pirate Queen party going this over the weekend. We'll message, we'll confer, we will chat. So, but yeah, otherwise, I'll see all the rest of you next time I see you. It's been fun. I'm glad that I can stream over here. It's good. Some consistency. So, and yeah, so it'll be fun. We'll still have our little community of cool cats going on. So, have a good night, everybody, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya. Bye.